passer-by, one person happened to be walking and it's caught the man, then it's a passer-by. Passer-by caught him. But in this case, I'm talking about two. So it's passers, S-by. Passers-by.
It's connected, right? It's one word, only one word.
Yeah. Passer-by, one person. Passers-by, two or more. In this case, let's say there were two passers-by and they caught the fellow before he hit the ground. Any other questions about the words? Pronunciation? Prevented? Caught? Caught? Passers-by? Stumbled? Stumbled? Tripped? Tripped? Elderly? Elderly? Yeah, I could have said elderly man or a senior citizen. Some people like to be called senior citizens rather than elderly.
Old man.
That's just the way it is. Nothing I made up, it's just the way it is. The younger senior citizen. Any questions about the words or the meaning? Okay. All right.
เดี๋ยวก็เหมือนกันซีเนียร์เซ็กซ์ก็ฟรีของเรายังไม่ฟรีไม่ว่าคือก็มีอะไรก็ฟรีของเราไม่ฟรีของเราไม่ครึ่งแค่30%เองถ้าลดแอร์ไม่ครึ่งแต่รถเมล์รถแอร์แบบนี้นะมันก็ฉลาดนะมันเป็นทำสีขาวเป็นสีเงินหมดเลยเนี่ยเร็วจริง
ผมไม่ชอบอย่างไปลงเป็นความตั้งใจที่บอก CAU
ทำไมต้องเขาจะได้แก้ติดเป็นสีที่ที่มีระยะทางมีทางระยะทางเป็นกิโลกี่กิโลกิโลละ2 บาท2 บาท
ผมแก้กันผมไม่ให้ผมจับไปอ๋
อจะเป็นอันนี้น้อยเลยใช่ไหมไม่คือไปเมืองนอกเหมือนกันคือเขาจะถามคือไปไหนเขาจะคิดต่างกันที่เหมือนกันอเมริกาเว้นแต่จีนถ้านั่งรถเมล์นะ2 บาทตลอดสาย2 เหรียญนะ2 เหรียญตลอดสายถูกมาก
อเมริกาได้ถาม
เหมือนกันเขาจะคิดเป็นระยะทางเขาจะซื้อทิเก็ตที่เมืองจีนเนี่ยซื้อทิเก็ตไม่ที่อเมริกา
เกย์เฮาส์ใช่ไหม
ทุกที่อ่ะอเมริกา
ผมไม่ทราบไม่ถามจ่าย2
ไม่มันแล้วแต่รถเมล์ถ้ารถเมล์ธรรมดาบางทีมันสุดสายสมมติว่า2 บาทสุดสายก็มันก็ไม่ถามทางแต่ถ้าสมมติว่าดูจะไป
ข้ามรัฐ
ไปข้ามรัฐหรืออะไรก็ต้องเป็นธรรมดาแต่อันนี้เหมือนกับรถเมล์เราเขาก็ไม่ถามรถเมล์แดงเราเขาก็ไม่ถามเพราะว่าตลอดทางมันก็มีแล้วแต่ว่ารถเมล์สายไหน
ที่ต้องรู้สึก200เหรียญเดียววิ่งนะครับ
ก็ดีแล้ว
เหรียญเดียว
ที่จีนนะ2 เหรียญตลอดสายถูกกับรถเมล์บ้าน
เช่าจะไปไหน
แล้วรถแอร์นะบางทีถ้าหนักๆเพราะว่าเปิดที่ก็ได้
see if we can get through this one without too much trouble. The driver started his car. The driver started his car. Put it in reverse and slowly backed out of his parking space. He put the car's gear in drive and left the parking lot. As he approached the freeway, he yielded to oncoming traffic. He yielded to oncoming traffic. And when the road was clear, he moved on to the roadway. And when the road was clear, he moved on to the roadway. The driver started his car, put it in reverse, and slowly backed out of his parking space. He put the car's gear in drive and left the parking lot. As he approached the freeway, he yielded to oncoming traffic. And when the road was clear, he moved on to the roadway. Okay.
The driver started his car, put it in reverse, and slowly back out of his parking space. He put the car's gear in drive and left the parking lot. As he approached to freeway, he yielded to oncoming traffic, and when the road was clear, he moved on the roadway.
Onto the roadway.
The roadway.
Roadway, right. The driver started his car. He put it in reverse. And slowly backed out of his parking space. He put the car's gear in drive and left the parking lot. As he approached the freeway, he yielded to oncoming traffic. And when the road was clear, he moved on to the roadway. Okay, sir.
The driver started his car, put it in reverse, and slowly backed out of his parking space. He put the car's gear in drive and left the parking lot. As he approached the freeway, by yielded to oncoming traffic. And when the road was clear, he moved to the roadway.
And when the road was clear, he moved on to the roadway. The driver started his car, put it in reverse. He slowly backed out of his parking space. He put the car in drive, car's gear in drive, and left the parking lot. As he approached the freeway, he yielded to oncoming traffic. And when the road was clear, he moved on to the roadway. Okay.
The driver started his car, put it in reverse, and slowly backed out of his parking space. He put the car's gear in drive and left the parking lot. As he approached the freeway, he yielded to oncoming traffic, and when the road was clear, he moved on to the roadway.
Right, he moved on to the roadway. As he approached the freeway, as he approached the freeway, he yielded to oncoming traffic. Okay.
The driver started his car, put it in reverse, and slowly back out of his parking space. He put the car gear in drive and left the parking lot. And he approached the freeway. He yielded to oncoming traffic, and when the road was clear, he moved on to the roadway.
Right, very good. He moved on to the roadway. Put it in reverse and slowly backed out of his parking space. He put the car's gear in drive and left the parking lot. Okay.
The driver started his car, put it in reverse, and slowly backed out of his parking space. He put the car's gear in drive and left the parking lot. As he approached the freeway, he yielded to oncoming traffic, and when the road was clear, he moved on to the roadway.
Right, when the road was clear, he moved on to the roadway. He yielded, just the slightest, not yielded, yielded, just a light beat right there at the end, okay.
The driver started his car, put in the reverse, and slowly backed out of his parking space. He put the car's gear in drive and left the parking lot. As he approached the freeway, he yielded to oncoming traffic, and when the road was clear, he moved onto the roadway.
He moved on to the roadway. Road was clear. Yielded,
He yielded.
approached, started, put it in reverse. Reverse, okay.
The driver started his car, put it in reverse, and slowly backed out of his parking space. He put the car gear in drive and left the parking lot. As he approached the freeway, he yielded to oncoming traffic, and when the road was clear, he moved on the roadway.
He moved on to the roadway. And when the road was clear, he moved on to the roadway. Reverse, yielded, approached. Okay.
The driver started his car, put it in reverse and slowly back out of his parking space. He put the car's gear in driver and left the parking lot. As he approaches the freeway, he yielded to oncoming traffic, and when the road was clear, he moved onto the roadway.
Right, he moved on to the roadway. He put the car's gear in drive and left the parking lot. He approached the freeway. He yielded to oncoming traffic. And when the road was clear, he moved on to the roadway. Okay.
The driver stepped his car, puts it
In reverse.
in reverse. And slowly backs out of his parking
Space.
space. He puts the car's gear in different
Drive.
and left the parking lot as he approached the freeway, he yielded to oncoming the fifth
Traffic.
and when the rust when car he
Was clear.
was clear he moves on the roadway.
He moved on to
He moved on the
roadway.
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 Okay. All right. We'll go over it one more time. The driver, the person driving the car, is known as the driver. Do you have a driver? Yes, he's right here. The taxi driver is right there. He's ready to drive. He is the driver. Driver. He started. He started his car. Put it in reverse. Reverse. Going back. And slowly backed out of his parking space. His space. The car. He backed out. He put the car in drive. Instead of backing away now, he's going forward. He is out of his parking space and ready to go forward. He put the car in drive, and left the parking lot. He left. He went away from the parking lot. Where's he going? He's leaving the parking lot. Oh, and now he's left. He's gone. Left the parking lot. As he approached, nearer, closer. As he approached the freeway, the main road, the big highway, the freeway, the turnpike, the big road. Many different words for the big road. Freeway, turnpike, whatever. He yielded, he gave way. He slowed and almost came to a halt. He yielded. He just didn't go shooting out into the freeway. No. Waited, yielded, gave the other cars, yielded to oncoming. Here they come, oncoming, traffic, many cars, traffic. Oh, heavy traffic today. Look at all the cars and trucks. That traffic is unbelievable. Traffic. And when the road, the street, was clear, no cars coming, clear, open, clear, he moved on to the roadway. Safe entry onto the freeway. It can be a tollway. It can be a turnpike. Does anybody know what a turnpike is? Turnpike?
No, turnpike.
Turnpike?
Turnpike.
Turnpike.
Well, you know, on some roads here, or highways here, you would go up and pay a toll. Money. Toll. And then
U-turn.
the pike goes up. They lift up the blocking thing. They lift it up and you go forward. Well, a turnpike, it goes back many years ago, horse and carriage. About, 1800, 1825, horses, carriages, and they would have turnpikes, a road that you had to pay a fee to use the road. It wasn't free. Just like you go onto the roads here, you have to pay 50 baht or 20 baht or whatever, lift the pike, and on you go. So in those days, horse and carriage would come up, the gate, the post would be down, the driver of the carriage would pay the fee, and the person would come out and turn the pike, the long piece of wood. He would turn it and you could go forward. And even today, the roads are known as turnpikes. When they turn the pike, and now you can go ahead. Turnpike. Freeway yielded to oncoming traffic. The road was clear. He moved on to the roadway. Are there any questions about the words?
Freeway he yelled.
Yielded.
Yes, yelled.
To yield is to surrender or give way in some fashion. The army can yield and surrender. We surrender, we yield. We have yielded. In this case, it's yielded in the sense that you are giving up going forward to the other traffic. You are yielding time to hold it and wait till the road is clear. Yielding. There'll be a sign. Yield. Give way. Don't just go driving out onto the road. You'll get boom. So you wait, yield, and then when it's clear, go. You yield, you surrender in a way. I mean, you don't walk out with your hands up. No, you're letting the other traffic go, and you're waiting. And then when it's clear, then you go. You yield, give way to the other traffic. Not just go shooting out onto the highway and boom, dead, everybody on a big accident. Yielded.
Should the police highway and stop, find stop. And
Well, there can be a stop sign. A stop sign, you come to a halt. You must stop. Yield is more giving way. You can roll slowly, looking, and then go forward. But at a stop sign, you must stop.
you never can how long is what country? The case, what country in Thailand? The driver car
In Thailand?
in US or Thailand. What country?
Oh, what country? This would be in America. You would, I don't know, do you have yield here? Do they have yield signs in Thailand?
Thailand, I think they have
You have stop, right? Yield.
yield ก็ให้ทางกินให้ทางเปิดทางเข้าไปให้ทางไป give way
To give way, to let them go, and then when it's clear, you go. Oncoming traffic coming toward you. Any other questions about the words, the meaning of the words? Reverse, back, forward, drive. Parking space. The space, the little space that you can put your car in and then get up and go to the mall. You can be in a parking space and in a parking lot. In a parking lot, there are many spaces. So that when you go in the parking lot, like at the airport, drive in, maybe go up and up and up and up. Oh, there's a space right there, go, boom. And then you pull into the space, you're in the space, you're in the parking lot in your space. And what you do is you look at the number of the space so that when you go down and come back, you remember where the car is. In what space, sir? Oh, 26B. Oh, that's right over there. The space. My parking space is on the 3rd floor of the parking lot. Parking lot. What space? 26B. Oh, 2nd floor on the left. Any questions about that? Understand? Everything. Perfect. Good. Okay. Well, that'll be it for today.
Thank you, teacher.
Right. If you have any questions, the words that we had today you don't completely understand, bring them up tomorrow in the class. If you read or hear anything in English during the day or at night and you don't understand it, bring it into class and we'll discuss it. But don't be hesitant to ask any questions at the beginning of class about stuff that you found, you heard or read or something like that in the papers or whatever, and we'll discuss it so that you're clear as to the meaning and the pronunciation. And the big things, remember, are the V sound, the V, verse. There are a lot of words in English with the V, very important, L and R. L sound words and words with the letter R. R, V, L are the tricky ones. R, V, L. Yielded. Yielded. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
We go back to the real Monty.
คิดว่าบ้านผู้ชายการแจ้งดูระดับที่ดูข่าวพักที่หลอด
แต่ไม่ค่อยจะ
จบแล้วหลังจากนั้น
น้ำใส่น้ำคนละพักขึ้นมาเราชอบกินน้ำชา
พักกิ้งสเปซเป็นอยู่ในพักที่หลอดนี่คือใหญ่ๆเลยชั้นจีชั้นอะไรที่จอดรถใหญ่แต่พักกิ้งสเปซคือเป็นช่องว่างที่เราจะหัน
ตัวนี้มาที่มันขาดมากเลยค่ะ
คิดว่าอย่างนั้นนะ
ชอบยิงอะไร
หลอดนี่คือใหญ่ออกไปไกลแจ้ง
อันนี้หลอดที่โฟมมันมันร้อน
ร้อนคนละชิ้นกันร้อนร้อนจะมีสินค้ารอบหนึ่งเนี่ยมันไม่ใช่หนึ่งใช่ไหมมันคือเยอะๆ
Okay, thanks a lot.
ใช่ใช่ขอเซ็ตถูกตลอดใช่ไหม
ซัมเดย์ก็ชอบกินเวลาเป็นสิ่งที่นั้นแต่แบบว่ากินเป็นลันช์เนี่ยผมว่าจอดรถก็จะแบบบางทีพี่ก็เขียนซอยเป็นฟังมาใช้ในสเปซลิสเปซบาร์อยู่ที่จะ
Sounds great.
พี่จะถามได้ว่าพี่เลยจะถามว่าไอ้เนี่ยถ้าพี่เอาโฟมออก
มันก็เลยกินอาหารที่ใช้ได้ให้ว่าดูต้อง
ใช่ใช่เขาบอกก็โอเคแต่ว่าจะเกี่ยวกับโฟมไหมอ่ะพี่จะได้เอาโฟมออกซึ่งมันช่วงนี้ยิงไอ้ที่มาได้ยิงไปมาเยอะมากเลยอ่ะพักนี้ทำไมมันยิงวะ
มันอร่อย
แล้วเราก็ไป